Hey guys, welcome back into another video. So today we made up a name game. So the rules are simple. If you so you have to do the exercise for each letter in your name. If your name is 4 letters or less, then you have to do your name 2 times. So for me, yeah, I'm just gonna go with my full name, even though it doesn't matter.
Which is?
Alexander.
Yeah. So what about me? With my name being Holly.
Holly, so you'd have to do H, L, and then you have to do L 2 times, and then Y.
So that's 5 letters. So does that mean I only have to do it once, or should I do it twice?
You only have to do it once.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's say this rule. All right, so to help you guys out, we're going to demonstrate. We're going to team up. We're going to demonstrate how to do each one of these exercises so that way you know exactly what to do when you go to spell your name. Fun way to bring this into the family, and what you could do, another way to use the name game, is that you have to spell everybody's name who's in the same room. So I would have to spell my name, then Alex or Alexander, or Tyler.
So also want to do this game, and you have all your friends' name listed. Put it in the bowl and then pick a random name without looking, and whatever name that is, you have to do that either once or twice.
Oh, I like it. All right, let's demonstrate these exercises. All right, jumping jacks.
1,
Here's the non-impact
2,
way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now she's going to do B, which is hip bridges.
Hip bridge, you're gonna come down onto the mat. I'm gonna turn this way just so you can kind of see. And the goal is that you want to drive through your heels and press your hips up. So you're squeezing those glute muscles, those booty muscles. Drive it up, just barely tap, drive it up. And
Now we're doing plank jacks.
letter C. Plank jacks are in the plank position. Jump your feet out, jump your feet in.
Okay.
Jump your feet out. All right, ready? In and out. Nice. D. Hey, you like this one.
No, I don't.
Dead bug.
Dead bug.
You're gonna be laying down. Do you remember what I do?
Yeah.
So my legs are bent, my hands are straight up in the air, and I'm gonna alternate. I'm going to lower one leg and opposite arm, extending it straight out, bring it back to center, extend, bring it straight out, back to center. So the key is that your fingertips stay up, legs stay bent, and you want to think about pressing your low back into the mat when you extend to help activate your core.
Wall sits. So 30-second wall sits.
Okay, so we don't have a wall, so what can we do if we don't have a wall?
Tree sits.
You could do a tree sit. There you go. There you go. Press your back up against the wall, and you're holding it down that nice squat position.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, and you don't want to cheat and press on your thighs, do you? Yeah. Nice.
I'm done.
That was
It's
enough.
a demonstration.
Yeah, that was enough. All right, next up, 15.
Luckily, I don't have E.
Okay, let's make sure
Oh, dang it, I do have E in my name.
Okay. You have an E in your name. You get to do those. Letter F, lateral lunges. You want me to do that one, or you want to do it?
Your turn.
All right, my turn. So a lateral lunge is simply stepping out to the side, and anytime you step out to the side and to a lunge, you want to make sure that you push your hips back, bend into that knee, make sure that your shin stays vertical, your knee does not go over the toe, drive out of that heel. So you could choose to come to center, then alternate this way, or you can drive out of that heel and then rotate.
G, which is side plank.
Side plank, you're gonna get onto your side. Go ahead and get down on your side. You're gonna support yourself with your elbow. You're gonna be on your side so your hips are stacked, knees are stacked, feet are stacked. Knees are bent first, and then you're gonna push and extend your legs up. Extend your legs and lift your hips up. So from the side, looks like this. Yes, so lift your hips up. Good. Now the challenge is to stay right here without wiggling around, right? So
Yep.
also when you press up, push your hips forward. Make sure that the elbow stays right underneath that shoulder.
Push-ups, and there's 10.
All right, you want to demonstrate a good push-up?
Sure.
All right, so don't go too fast. All right, wrists are under the shoulders. You're gonna lower your body in a nice straight line. You're gonna come as low as you can to touch your chest and drive that mat away by pushing yourself back up nice and strong. Now, if you are not able to do a full floor push-up, I'll demonstrate what they can do instead. You can do push-ups on your knees, but here's the deal, no butt in the air. You want to be able to drop the butt. You should be able to squeeze the glutes. Once again, lead with the chest. Drive the mat.
Letter I, we have prisoner hip hinge.
So, do you know what prisoner means? Prisoner means hands behind your head, you're in trouble. But we put hands behind our head and we open our elbows out nice and wide to help activate that upper back.
Don't tell the cops I'm escaping.
Then the hip hinge, you're gonna fold at the waist. Instead of your behind,
The cops are chasing me.
instead of your behind dropping to the mat, it goes back horizontal versus vertical. So we hinge forward, nice flat back, then squeeze the glute as you come back up to stand. The whole time you keep those elbows nice and wide.
Woo.
Letter J, belly blasters. So belly blasters is just a fun way to do a forearm plank. So you're gonna come down onto your forearms. Ready? Come down onto your forearms and you're going to drive your elbows into the mat, lift your hips, drop your head to create a nice triangle, then come back down to a plank. So push off, return. You know you're in a nice strong plank when you can squeeze those glutes.
Okay, butt kicks. So from the side it will look like this. If you want to speed it up, go even faster. If you want to get a little more of the exercise in, run around.
Oh, okay. In motion, butt kicks in motion. L, why not do lunges for L, right? So you could do lunges a couple different ways. You could choose to go forward. And when you go forward, you want to have a nice tall posture. 90-90 to bend in those knees. Drive out of that front heel to return. So from the side, looks like this. Okay?
Mom, you can't touch your knee.
I'm showing them 90-90. Okay?
Yeah, but
You
your
could tap your
knee.
knee, or you could always step back into a reverse lunge.
So Emma's mountain climbers.
All right, show us what that looks
You
like.
want to get in this position.
Nice plank.
Bring your knee in, and then bring the other knee in, and then keep going. And if you feel confident, go fast like you're running.
Ooh, running up the mountain. That looks good, nice and
It's
challenging.
hard.
Yeah, that is. N is a 20-second plank. You can choose to do a plank in forearm or high. Do you want to do forearms or high plank? So Alex is going to do high, I'll do forearms. And the main thing is that you bring that butt down, you can take your feet out just a little bit. Yep, right there. All right. And you're going to squeeze your booty. Stay nice and tight. You can spread your hands out if you want. And you hold for 20 seconds. O is a side plank pulse. So that side plank that we did before, we come down onto our side. We got our elbow right underneath our shoulder, got our knees stacked. We're gonna extend those legs, come up into a side plank, but then you're gonna dip the hip and press it up. Here's what you're gonna see. Come up, and then dip, and press.
P is down dog plank. So you want to get in a down dog position.
So nice triangle
and you
here.
Come down into a plank.
Ooh, you make that hard with your arms bent. There you go. So, yes. So switching back and forth. And what Alex is doing, so when you come up into that triangle, Alex wants to go into a push-up, which you could do that if you want to make it more challenging, or you just come back into that plank. Good.
Q is high knees. So you want to bring your knees up really high. And if you want to tap them, so you want to, some people want to keep their hands like up, and you want to get your knees. Don't bring your hands down, but get your knees there. Or reverse crunch.
All right, so reverse crunch, you're lying on your back. You're gonna take your feet off the mat, and it's just a tiny little pulse of your lower abdominals to bring your knees up closer to your body, lifting those hips up off the mat. You can use your arms for leverage. Tiny little pulse.
Your S squats.
All right, so squats, you wanna make sure that your feet are just a little bit further than hip distance apart. You're gonna push your weight back into your heel, so butt goes back slightly. You're gonna lower down into a squat, driving out of those heels. We're gonna try to maintain a nice tall posture at the bottom. Lower with control, and drive it up.
For letter T, we got burpees. Mom's gonna show you.
What? Come on over here, you do burpees with me.
Oh, come on.
So burpees are just, it means like the basics of a burpee is you bring yourself down to the mat, you get into a plank, plank, you come back up, you stand up.
No,
Or
you jump.
you can jump. And if you're gonna jump your way back up, clap your hands above your head, because that prevents you from shorting yourself here and get full extension of the hips up here.
Yeah. So for letter U, that pledge plank.
So pledge plank, you're gonna be in a nice high plank position. You're gonna shift your weight to one side. So I'm gonna shift my weight to my left hand, reach up across with my right, shift back down to the right, reach up with my left. So you're just rotating back and forth a pledge while maintaining a nice plank. Make sure that booty stays nice and tight, core stays tight.
V is toy soldiers. Those are toy soldiers and
Oh my
zombie
God.
walks.
I call them toy soldiers, he calls them zombie walks. So ideally what you're doing is kicking up with one leg, reach around with
You
the
can
opposite
do
hands.
this,
Or yes, you could do a zombie, yeah.
or you could do this.
Or it's Frankenstein's, whatever. You're kicking your leg up, reaching around.
Letter W is ground zero jumpers.
Zero means you're not leaving the ground, but you're gonna get into that position as if you were to jump up. Okay, so hands go back behind, nice
Don't do that.
athletic stance.
Do this.
Yes, nice athletic stance, and then you drive your hips forward. You can keep your feet flat, or you can choose to come up on your tiptoes.
X, crossbody mountain climbers.
So same thing as a mountain climber, but what happens is when you bring your knee in, it's gonna come to that opposite elbow. So you get a little bit of a rotation in there. I think those are good. Just keep the butt down. Yes. There you
For
go.
letter Y, we got sprinter hops.
All right, sprinter hops. So sprinter stance, like if you're gonna take off and you're gonna run, right? But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drive my knee and I'm gonna pop straight up. So it looks like this, hop. There's the hop, pop and hop. Drive it up. Use your arms for momentum. If that's too much to jump off the ground, same thing, like with the ground zero jump, but your foot stays planted.
The hardest one out of all. Spin 9 times.
Now obviously you don't have to spin for letter Z, but if you're doing this with your kids,
9.
let them do something silly. If you want to assign a specific dance move, can you, well, yeah, you've been spinning. You've been spinning, so I don't know if you should show a dance move, but if you have like a favorite dance move, there you go. You could choose to make letter Z the choice of whoever's doing the exercise. Pick something that you enjoy doing. The whole point of this is for you guys to get active together, to have fun moving your body, to add play back to your workouts. Shout down below, let us know what you think. Spell out your name, share this with a friend. Spread the love of being active together. Get busy spelling our name.
With A.
And I've got H, so I've got 10 push-ups. Oh, side plank pulse. So it says 10, so I do 10 each side. You know what you're doing?
Yep, I got lunges.
Okay. So 10 each side. You can alternate or be on the same side. You step forward into a lunge. Step back and step forward. Yes. Back. Yep. Just keep your posture nice and tall. Doing great. I'm going to be going right to what he's doing because I've got 2 L's.
Okay, now I got 12 sets. So I'm going to do 30-second treat. Never mind. I'm going to do a wall set off camera.
He's going to go to an actual wall.
6, 2,
He's counting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That was my first L. I'm going to go backwards now.
23, 24, 25, 26,
Looking good.
27, 28, 29, 30.
Woo!
Now I got crossbody mountain climbers and then I'm done. So I got 15.
Woo, 10 sprinter hops.
Oh, I already did 7. Okay, well, I'm done with mine.
I'm not done. Moral support. Coach me.
Go! Hurry up!
I did it.
Oh, finally.
Good job.
Okay, so that is ours for today. So peace out and see you guys next time. Goodbye.